because this number is the manager they pay attention to. So let's say I want to increase 20% in gross profit next month. So what do? Okay, here's the formula. First, we need to figure out what is the gross profit including that 20% increase. It's the original gross profit and times 1 plus 20%. That's how we get this number. And now we know our goals. So what is the actual sale we need to, it will be, and also how many entrees we actually need to sell in order to make that 20% increase in gross profit. So we can use GoSeed and select sales right here. Just for example, for this entree, select the sales for gross profit for this entree, and to value, that's the value we're gonna use. And by changing sales is these total sales in dollar, and then down here is the result. The target sales in dollar changed to 32,313.60. So that's our target sales. So what is the actual entree we need to sell? So simply just use that number divided by selling price. That's how we get these. And here is the original entree. So and right here is our target sales. That's our goals that we have to make it to sell those numbers. And here is the difference between these two. Set up sales goals by using solver. So there's another way to set up goals. So this time it's a little bit different because use GoSeed, I use actual number. And this time I'm going to use percentage as a whole to set up our goals. So first I need to set up a formula, like figure out how to get this gross profit percentage. The formula is right here. It's gross profit divided by gross sales. That's the formula we're going to use. And in solver, we set up our goals to achieve 69% overall gross profit. And then by changing cell J2 to J12, which is from here to here, it's changed the unit entry to sold. And then I'm going to set up the constraints. Number of units to sell cannot less than 0, and gross sales, gross profit, they cannot be less than 0. So after that, here is the result. So down here, the total percentage changed to 69%, and see the unit right here, they changed. That's the unit we need to sell in order to hit this 69%. And one thing I want to talk about is when you use solver, you probably, in some case, you probably cannot set the goal too high. If you set goal too high, the solver cannot do it, and you will get error from it. So the better way you do is to probably just try the maximum first, and by that way you'll know what number close your goals. And here is the report, and see that's the original percentage, and that's the new number, 69%. And here is the original entry sold, and right here is the entree we need to sell in order to hit the goal 69%. And down here, they're just the constraints. Explore different scenario using scenario manager. So by using this function, we can we know different results for different case, like best case, worst case. And this is the data carried from our summation. And right here, this column is the current value. So basically, these numbers all agree with the data up there. So now I want to know the best case scenario. So first, we go into scenario manager and add the name, best scenario, best case scenario, and then changing cells. I'm going to change total, item cost, and selling price. These three cells is going to change. So I'm going to enter value for each of the changing cells. So I'm going to create those values. So let's say I want to sell like 1,000 entree for the 1,000 entree for these, and then item cost jump down to 10, and selling price go up to 40. So what is the result? Result is down here. So 30 is the result of item profit. So and 30,000 is the result of gross profit. And same thing to set up the worst scenario. It's the same way to set it up and add the name and select the changing cells. And this time I just add different number. I try 600 entrees and item costs go up to 14 and our selling price go down to 36, and the result is changed as well. See, the gross profit go down to 22, and item profit go down to 22, and gross profit go down to 13,200. So that's how this works. And so by using this function, we will know different results, like the gross profit under different scenario case. Sort data with nested logical if function. So here is all the entree we have. So I want to compare the total sales and gross profit and sort them into different categories. So we have 4 categories, and we have plow horse, puzzle, and star, and dogs. So here is the formula to sort the data into different categories. So first we use if and and function. By using this function, we can set up the argument with 2 conditions. For example, for star category is high in total sales and high in gross profit. So our argument right here is total sales greater than equal 800 and gross profit greater than and equal 13,000. So any item meets these 2 conditions, they will go to star category. And then let's do dog category, and dog category is low in sales total and low in gross profit. So we can set up our argument is total sales smaller and equal 800 and gross profit smaller equal to 10,000. That's how we set up this category. And the third argument is for plow horse. Plow horse category is high in sales total and low in gross profit. So it's the same way I set up the total sales greater and equal 800, and when gross profit smaller and equal 13,000. So any item meet these 2 conditions will go to plow horse. And the rest of item I just set up a default to puzzle. Puzzle is the category low in total and high in gross profit. So that's how we use this formula to set data into different categories. So let me pass the turn to Guy to introduce the recommendations and our planning.
Okay. For the recommendation, as she said earlier, We had a designer for each item, like the puzzle and star and the dog flowers. These items are basically the fact we introduce each item by the way we sold them. For instance, for this month, if we had one item that the price gets higher, we introduce it by the star.
Excuse me, I left the CD.
She took it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we introduce it by the star because it's high, and for the puzzle is low in setting, and we have the dog. The dogs basically it is the worst one because it's not basically a good profitable items for bed or kid hotel. Okay, now after we give to the people, we present to the people like the item by their design, we need to prove them by numbers. How we do that? We have the chart, we have the category start, we have those numbers that explain everything. And as I said earlier, the start is the highest one. We have 809 for the sum of the total week, and 815 and a bunch of numbers. Let's go for dog. We have 741. For the summary of item cost, it's like a 7.5, which is not good. Let me tell you something about when you work at the Bed of Ocean Hotel as manager of food and beverage, you have to be sure what the customers want, and we need to give them credit. When I said credit, like sometimes people they really want discount. This is something that people love in America when they want discount, and we will give them good product. Okay, promotion and discount on high profitable entry, create and rotate item of the week or day specials. There are some times like holidays, we can say, okay, you are a good customer, we are giving away some discount for you because you always come here at Berosheet and make, give us the opportunity to make some money. When we have money, we have the possibility to increase our product and to have more product to sell. That's the fact we focus on Bell Arcade Hotel. Now, I'm gonna talk about like the chart. Revenue versus sales total. We have like for the entry and for the Prime Return, Pacific Cappuccino, Sol, Almodine. Item cost is for the Prime Return it's $12. For the Pacifico 9.75 and Sol Almodine 10.5. For the sum of the week revenue, we have 26 item profit. It is very profitable for the Prime Return and 18.25 and 16.5, which means those items are represented by the way the customer are buying them, which means like that's the one they want the most. And we have enough items that have a high profit margin with complimentary, appetizer, soup, discount, selling price. As I told you, you see discount is almost everywhere. And offer gift set along with high margin profitable entry. Gift cost $15 for each. Most people they say, okay, I cannot buy food like for dinner for my family, and after that I live away. You did not give me anything for that. We have said, okay, sir, if you want to spend like 50 or 100 bucks with us, we can give you something. Like we give them like some chocolate and some beverage for free, because we want those people. We don't want to lose customer, because if we lose customer, it's not going to be good for us. Some other company we're gonna take them, are going to take them. So that's a bad position when we lose customers. So we are doing our best to keep them. Okay, most popular on tree. This is the chart gives us an idea about the populars that we sell the most during the week of June. We have rollables. We have the total of stuffed chicken breast, $8.58. The cost is only $6.5, and the sum of the selling price is sum of item of profit 11.5, and we